Hello, my name is Salsabila Fadila Farah Harwanto with metric number BB31103. Here, I will present you the result of my research done last past days. It's about Finland. Finland is one of Northern European country, or also known the Nordic countries. And to compare with, I put Indonesia as the comparative country because I'm Indonesian. The discussion will consist of three factors as considerations toward IHRM decision making. They are education, culture, and labor market. Culture. Culture is one of the things that affect my psychology readiness. Personally, I need to grow psychologically and socio-culturally to face my very different environment. The culture I want to discuss here is their working life culture. They really have concern about their work. Some of them may be categorized as workaholic. Conversely, they still consider to have a good quality of personal life. I was thinking if this country is social democratic country because they own 1/3 of nation's wealth and put high taxes and generous welfare state. Finland is also honored with the happiest country in the world. Looks down at 6 factors such as GDP per capita, social support, life expectancy, the freedom to make life choices, generosity, and corruption levels. If we talk about happiness, yes, we're talking about the working life balances. Compared to my country, Indonesia, the situation may be much different. Here we work, and just work. Even we have a good nature and good weather, but we rarely talk about that personal life improvement. Indonesia is categorized as developing country, while Finland is a developed country. So few things must be certainly different. So this what makes me thinking more about Finland. They just simplify the way of living but not trash at business and work. And to reward Finns' merit, the government grant the employees privileges such as generous paid time. Finns have 30 days annual paid time off, exclude the national holidays, while Indonesians only have 12 days annual paid time off, also exclude the national holidays. And this policy is also occurred for expatriates. Education. Education, besides its outstanding education and labeled as the best education system in the world, it also honored with the most literate nation in 2016. To prove the statement, I quoted from Insider Reporter about going to Finland and directly seeing what's happened in Finland. The library is a major part of life for the people here. They might do schoolwork or their hobbies. It's a safe environment, stated by Finns tour guide. Yes, kids grow up with libraries. It's a good thing. So I'm pretty much sure if the good outcome must be came from the astonishing system. As what I wrote in my paperwork, Finland has made a prediction towards its future path of education. Furthermore, its educational background for jobs. They predict how many people is still on the productive age and which is going to enter the retirement. And because they have the forecast, is it easier for them to make the grand design of education related to demography and future jobs. Prepare for the education that will fit the job demand. That's probably something that my country has not concerned about. Last thing is the labor market. I think this is the hardest part that I need to present to you, since labor market is more economic to discuss. Because it will tell you about the unemployment rate, the employment rate, the income rate, the gender income gap, the skills gap, and so on and so on. One of this kind of to measure the country's economic health is by the unemployment rate. But if we're talking about the unemployment rate, we also talk about the supply and the demand, which labor is for the supply and company is for the demand. The labor market will be spurred in performance by the quality of the labor itself. Labor market should tells in generally how is it and what else inside it. In fact, the significant result is supported by the quality of human capital. Qualified human capital supported by qualified education system. And maybe because of that 1/3 amount of country's wealth is held by the government, so the government also can administering the employment rate. While Indonesian government still struggling with the education design for labor market. According to one of Indonesian researcher in Demography Institute in University of Indonesia, I Dewa Gede, Indonesian government is striving with the mismatch vertical and horizontal degree. Because of the mismatch, the employee will suffer on lower wages and dissatisfactory of working. And the fact is, last 7 years, Finland held the most attractive destination of foreign direct investment or FDI. Overall Nordic countries, higher rate of FDI will be a good stimuli of the economics and the development of the country, including the improvement of the human capital. Okay, in conclusion, I will take the opportunity of working in Finland because the comparative origin country is less supporting to my future career rather than the candidate country. So last, I hope you feel satisfied with what I'm telling you about, and have a good day.